Hello. I have such a bad fucking time playing Apex ranked. It is so frustrating. It is the most frustrating thing, especially for me. As a crypto main, right? Crypto has his whole kit is based around planning and and execution, right? Um and as a solo crypto, you know that's even more so when you're not speaking it in game a lot of the times I will, but just like the majority of us, nobody wants to to try full fucking 100% sweat mode voice comms with random strangers every single fucking game. People are different than you, so the majority of us play silently, and as a crypto player you have to have instincts to get timing and uh, effective EMP pushes because you don't have a lot of options. With the invisibility has gotten a lot easier, like 1,000 times easier with the invisibility, but that won't save you 90% of the time if you're trying to help your team. If you're trying to help your team, the invisibility is kind of negligible, you know? So when you don't get to choose where you get to land, it fucks everything for a player like me, at least, right? I'm not saying the people who are fucking top 100 in aim labs aren't just can just drop anywhere, shred a fucking lobby, no matter who they are, if they're talking or not, if they have a team, IGL. If you have great aim and you're just like that, then you're like that, you know? But players like me who think about the game differently, because I'm a crypto player, you're forced to think about the game and how to win gunfights and survive and get RP. Fuck winning, getting RP, right? As a crypto player, is a very different strategy. You can go with very different strategies, right? If you and that's specific. I speak from a specific point of crypto mains, right? Like, for example, I don't have teammates. I have
Looking forward
Pokemon.
to fighting in Kings Canyon again.
And and if my team is giving me the ick, if they're giving me bad vibes, if they're giving me they're about to fucking die off 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 the drop because they're flying into the hot loot zone with seven different teams, I'll pick up a sniper and sit on the edge and contribute that way until they die, or I won't help at all and they'll just die, and I'll bring them back where I want them to be, where I want to be. And that's the fun of playing crypto. You fight on your terms, you know, and you retreat on your terms, and you reset the game on your terms. Not reset fights, bro. A lot of the legends can reset fights. Crypto resets the game. He hacks the game. I will let you die, go somewhere else, and bring you back, and now I'm in control again. It's not like that with this fucking dropship, bro. When you're forced when you're forced to land in the middle, crypto's crypto unless you're speaking in game, and really if you have a team, right? Speaking in game, a lot of the times people do what you say, but um it's mainly for if you have a team. If you have a team, you playing crypto and you get fucking dropped in the middle of the map or wherever the fuck you don't want to be, you're fine because you have a team to play with you, right? But when you're playing with fucking randoms, the drone doesn't scan 360, 200 meters. You have to. It's an effective area, you know, like an AOE, like and everyone's every fucking where. everybody is every fucking where, and your teammates aren't coordinated, or not, I won't say they're not coordinated. They're not on the same page as you. There's three different teams, right? And each player on that team is doing three different things. You know what I mean? That's three to the power of three. That's like nine times three is 27. There's 27 different fucking things going on. Possible things going on, you know? And and so I don't play crypto. I can't. I cannot play crypto on this map because it's like does nothing. You need to be able to move. Like this is when you don't get to pick where you want to land, you have to be able to go to where you want to be. Right? You can't get trapped. You have to have either movement or um like defensive abilities to keep you safe from four fucking teams at all times. At all times, you're worried about four different fucking teams. And as a solo who's not talking, they're all just shitting on me. They're just shitting on me. You know what I mean? I started to take this game seriously, and I was almost up into diamond, and I got knocked back to fucking plat 3 because of like four different disconnects and shit like that, which is also contributing to why I'm making this fucking video, because I'm so fucking frustrated about this system. I hate it. I hate where I don't get to pick where I want to fucking go. Right? That from it's like it's been 20 fucking seasons, 20 something fucking seasons, and I've always been able to pick where I want to go. Why am I not able to pick where I want to go now? It destroys my fucking love for the game, because not only am I dropped where I don't want to be, because for an example, if this was the fucking dropship line, right? I'm going here or here. I'm going as far away from people. I'm taking my team as far away from people, and I'm directing them to where I want them to go. And then not only that, I'm also checking for like potential third parties or fair 1v1s or 3v3s, I should say, with the beacon. And if I and I also like try to push my controller legends or alters or whatever who can scan for circle to scan the circle. You know what I mean? And then I plan accordingly. I try to get to the next circle or the next fucking ring console, whatever the case may be, and set up for end game. You know, I don't really care for early game fights, mid game fights. I love the late game fights. Once it's like round 3, I'm now I'm pushing. Now I'm in it with you. Now I'm like everybody else. You know, now I'm like my teammates. Okay, now I'm it's on you now. I got us here. Now it's time for me to support you as the crypto of the team, as the recon of the team. Now it's time for me to figure out where people are and start putting motherfuckers down. You know what I mean? That's my type of gameplay. When you don't have that, you just have to fight from the start to the middle to the fucking end. And with crypto, that's not that's not what we do. You know what I mean? We don't have abilities to keep constantly fucking fighting and use our kit effectively. You know, like once you throw that drone out of there, if it wasn't followed by a or if it wasn't like if the drone if the EMP is followed by the drone's a lot more effective, because now enemies have like uh a choice to make, right? You have to either get behind cover and heal and allow us to push, or you keep fighting, which allows us to keep the drone over you, or you try to do all three of those, and that's when you really get fucked up. You know what I mean? Because you're too distracted. You got to do one thing at a time, type shit. When you're fucking with a crypto EMP, you got to first. I would target the drone, then I would target us, then you would heal. That's how you should really try to do it. But a lot of times that's backwards. So they try to heal first, then they try to target us, and then they try to target the drone. And that's just how you get fucked over. You know what I mean? Because we see you doing all that, so we could. It's like chess. We're a step ahead of you. When you but when you don't get to pick where you land, you don't get that. You know, you just get you just get um, you just get fucked, bro. It doesn't matter where your drone's at. You don't have. You're not even. You don't see your EMP for the entire game that you're alive. Like you don't see it because you're fighting and fighting and fighting and dying and dying and dying. And if you don't decide to, and if you and like normally that for me to counter that, I would just hide, grab the banner, go somewhere safe, bring them back. As you can see, there is no safe place for me to go. It's the entire fucking map is surrounded, right? And 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 on one hand, you would feel like this is Apex. It's all about killing, you know, kill everybody that's surrounding you, and you're the best. But on the other hand, it's I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to be surrounded by 20 or by 19 other teams, and have them all fucking just beaming beaming us from all angles, you know? So, what so you have a choice to make. You either be pissy, complain, and hate your life and hate the game as you're playing it, or you switch legends. You try something else, right? But then that's what really pisses me off because it's not my play style. I don't have a I don't like like I said, I don't like early mid game fights. I like late game fights. So I try to get there. It's hard to get there when your teammates are forced, not even like they usually push everything in fucking sight. That's their mentality. So you can plan for that. I've gotten used to that. I've been able to implement that into my gameplay. But now it's like you switch legends and your team is like not pushing everything now. They're forced to fight everything now. Your team is fighting everybody all at once. You know what I mean? And when you're not a crypto, you don't have that option to fucking just leave or create space, create some safety, grab banners and reset. Now it's like it's either motherfucker we ride together, we die together. And I hate that. I hate that I have to commit to a fight I hate have the fact that I have to commit to a fight. Or else like if I don't commit, then that's damage that could have been used to fucking like wipe the squad. Like that's it's different with crypto. I don't have to contribute so much fucking damage because my kit provides so much to the gunfight, so damage isn't a big fucking thing, you know. But like as a Valkyrie, damage is the main fucking thing. Like you're supposed to be taking height, skirmishing, entry fragging, exit fragging, and shit like that. And I try to play Valkyrie to like give myself some type of control in the game, for when shit gets sticky, I can leave, reset my team, or just leave my team, or my team is dead and I can fucking leave and get safe and reset. But it's not working. It's just nowhere to go. When your team dies, you fuck you gonna leave this team and go fight these teams like motherfucker. It's up. I hate this fucking system. I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate it. And I wish I could articulate that better, but this is just a video I had to fucking make because I want to see how other people are feeling about this like dropship system. I hate this shit. For 20 fucking seasons, I love this fucking system. And now that I'm in the higher lobbies, now that I'm in like diamond lobbies, and I don't get to pick. That's the thing. In the lower ranks, you fight your way all the way up to diamond, and now you don't get to pick where you want to land. Now your whole strategy of how you got to where the place you're at is out the fucking window. And that will be cool if you have a team to play with, because it matters a lot less when you're dealing with people who are speaking and contributing and teamwork and coordinating with you is different from when you're dropping into the middle of the fucking map with a fucking Bangalore and an Octane. You know what I mean? When you're dropping in with a Wraith and an Octane in the middle of the fucking map, what are we gonna do? Obviously, our only choice is to fucking push everything we see because that's the way our team is effective. You know, by killing everyone, using y'all abilities to fucking kill everybody and stay alive. Like Mandy and them was just talking. Mandy, Nice with one of them. They was just talking about like now it's important you stay alive more than ever. Like getting knocked is just not a thing that you should be doing in like these ranks. Like once you get knocked, that's it. Your RP is gone. You know what I mean? Is and they was talking about you need legends to like reset the fight. We're not running into we don't see that in Apex. We see Octane, Wraith, Bang, Valk, Axel, fucking Alter. Like that's it. That's it. Pathfinder. Sometimes. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is just running around, murking everything. Especially because I feel like most of these motherfuckers is like teamed up, talking, coordinating, and a lot of us aren't doing that, and it just pisses me off to the fact that I didn't and I don't get to pick where I want to go to counter that. To counter like these three stack teams who are shredding everybody in the beginning of the lobby fresh off the fucking drop, you would just land far away. You know what I mean? You would land far from the drop zone and then uh work your way in, and start to coordinate with your team. You know what I mean? That's when I'm like turning on my mic, like, hey, let's go here, let's do this, let's scan circle, I'm gonna scan, blah 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 blah. Up team over here, fair 3v3, we can do this. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? I could coordinate. Now it's just like, fuck, we're in it. Shoot, fucking shoot, bro, because like it's like 3 minutes in, you're fighting your first team, and then the team next to them are like full tilt boogie sprinting, fucking 45-degree angle running towards your ass, full W key, and it's just up. There is no, there is no. Let me do this. Let me do that. It's just fight, bro. It's just shoot, aim, hit your shots. Don't go down. And I hate that. And I hate that about this. I hate this. I hate that about this system. I don't. I can't stress it enough how much I fucking hate it to the point where I can't play this fucking ranked anymore. I just cannot. I don't want to. It, especially with the fact that I got to fucking plat 1 up into right to hit diamond 4, and then I lag out in 4 different fucking games, and I lose like 800 RP. Not even lag out. The shit is resetting my computer, and this shit is brand fucking. This is a fucking $2,500 computer. This shit should not be fucking resetting. You know what I mean? Resetting my computer. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But combined with the fact that I don't get to choose my own playstyle, I can't play the legend I want to play. I have to try to play something that can reset because my team, you know how everyone plays. They fight, and if you die, that's fine. But I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to live and make it to the end game. So that's normally my strategy is to not fully commit into a fight and try to receive an advantage before committing fully. Before like I knock a guy, now it's time to execute the other two. You know what I mean? It's not like that anymore. It's just like you have to fully commit or else your team is fucked because there's like you're surrounded at all times. And when you try to like leave, when you try to when your team is dead and you want to bring them back and you try to escape, retreat, there's nowhere for you to go. There's nowhere for you to go. So it's just not my fucking play style anymore. And kudos to all the people who have fucking good game sense, good aim, and is just like shredding people, 20 bombs. Shout out to you fucking guys, because I spent so much time in aim labs to get better at this game just for me to run into, oh, now now aim is the only thing that matters. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have perfect aim, you're surrounded at all times, so you're going to fucking die. You know what I mean? That used to not be a problem if your aim wasn't like top 1%, if you didn't have predator fucking aim, if you had platinum aim, diamond aim, you know what I mean? Like a 3v3, you're coming at, you can come out on top by being good at the game. Now it's just like fuck being good at the game. Are are all three of you in the team fucking shredding people or not? And odds are, most of the games you're not going to get the best players in the lobby on your team. You know what I mean? You being included. You know, sometimes you are the best, sometimes you're not the best. That's how I feel sometimes. But it's just bad, bro. It doesn't. It's just bad. I hate it. Shout out to you if you like it, but I fucking hate it. GG, bro.